Hey everybody, it's Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society. Tonight I'm going against my own grain and ordering some Pizza Hut after about 2 weeks away from delivery after the disastrous New York Pizza Factory fiasco. Anyway, I did not get Tuscany pasta, that's a lie, but I did get their newest pizza offering and then something else that they just came out with not too long ago. I got their garlic bread pizza, which when I first saw it on the commercial, I was kind of worried that it was just going to be, I don't know, kind of like some hamburger buns, the bottom of a hamburger bun, like the heel, I guess they call it, with some pizza sauce and cheese on it. But if you take a look at it, it actually is, garlic bread. And then also I got a Pozzolo, which is something that came out recently to sort of counter the $5 foot long. I don't really see how it does that, but they are kind of marketing it as a sub. It looks kind of like a long calzone or maybe a hot pocket or something, but we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, I'm not really that much of a Pizza Hut fan, mainly because most of their pizzas taste like they come on a frozen crust. Not that impressive, I used to love them back in the 80s when I was a kid. I think it was a little more true and genuine back then, perhaps. Anyway, also, they generally have pretty good deals, good ideas. The stuffed crust pizza, the cheesy bites pizza. If you've ever seen any of the ads for their stuff that they do overseas, it's always pretty wild and imaginative. And usually at a pretty good price. But I just think they taste kind of cheap most of the time. Anyway, so this is the garlic bread pizza, and I'm going to go ahead and have a bite of that and give you the unbiased opinion. I got pepperoni on there because, as you know, pepperoni goes on every pizza. It does smell like garlic bread, like regular garlic bread you'd buy in the grocery store. And again, this is not a Tuscany pasta, but take a look at the box while I take this bite. That's really good. It tastes very fresh. The ingredients overall are very tasty. That is garlic bread. That's not a hamburger bun or some frozen crust. It may be frozen garlic bread, but it's garlic bread. It tastes like garlic bread. The cheese is very good. It's got a very light film of tomato sauce on there. Not too offensive in any way. Some people might want a little bit more on there, but I did get some marinara with my Pozzolo, so maybe I can put some of that on there. And I really like this pizza a lot. I'm going to go ahead and give it what seems to be my most common rating, a 3/4 thumbs up. I'd probably order this again, especially at only $8.99 for 9 of those little garlic bread slices with cheese and pepperoni on them. I could eat that all night long. Anyway, we're going to get to part 2 of this review. The Pizza Hut Pozzolo, and as I mentioned, I did get a cup of marinara with this. For some reason, they offer it with ranch dressing as well. I'm not really sure why. I got the Italian steak version, which appears to have steak and cheese and maybe some red pepper, green pepper, onion, stuff like that in there. Typical Philly cheesesteak type stuff. Doesn't smell like anything much, and it really reminds me of a kind of artisan Hot Pocket, if you want to really break it down. Looks a little more homemade than a Hot Pocket, but I'm sure these things are just frozen and pre-made. Let me go ahead and take a bite of this while I take a look at that box. That's okay. Yeah, I'd describe it as a slightly fancier Hot Pocket. Nothing really that great in there. Not a lot of toppings, honestly, in there. Looks kind of empty. Kind of disappointed in that. Sort of hollow. Take a look there. Yeah, there's not a lot going on in there. Not a lot of flavor either.
I'm going to give this a quarter thumb up. Really not a big fan of this one. I don't know, for $3, I guess it's alright, but I'm not ordering that again. Anyway, so it was 3/4 thumbs up on the garlic bread pizza, quarter thumb up on the Pozzolo, two of the newest announcements, or rather products at Pizza Hut, and we'll see you next time on Pizza Night. However, I will be going on vacation soon, so I'll be taking my red pickup truck on the road a little bit more during my staycation and hitting up some of the hot spots around the area for junk food and stuff like that. Leave me a message down below in the comments, or go to the Snack Food Appreciation Society Facebook page, join the SAS, and leave the comments there. Tell me where you want me to go in the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Anyway, this is Brandon again on Pizza Night. We'll see you next week.